Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at my 13th real grade kit, the Wing Gundam Zero EW. They started calling it the EW than the custom. It used to be called the Wing Zero Custom. Anyway, point is, this was the gateway Gundam for a lot of people. This was their first Gundam. This was their first big, lead Gundam. Let's have a look, see what we got. This uses the standard real grade frame. If you built a lot of real grade kits, they tend to recycle the frame over and over and over again, regardless of series or scale. And it's still here. You can use this standard real grade frame and put a lot of stuff around it. For this particular kit, pretty simple. Good posability though, no real issues with that. But this kit comes together really fast. There's not a whole lot going on here, pretty simple. They do keep the two tones going, at least in the whites, the white and the bone white. Not so much in the blues or the reds, but keeps it very simple. Everything slaps together in a hurry. You can build this thing in a sit down pretty easy. Until you get to the head. Shoulders aren't that complicated. The head is. Lots of tiny pieces. Got to be very careful. I dropped the red piece for the chin and lost it, and it took me forever to find the bloody thing, but I did find it. So be very, very careful when you're building the head. Lots of tiny pieces. It is a chore. But everything else is pretty easy. Slap on the wings. Standard wings. The difference between these wings and the Master Grade, besides the size, is the Master Grade wings had kind of a rubber-tipped feathers or different material for the feathers. They don't do that this time. The feathers are straight up plastic. No real changes. Put together real easy. No problems. The wings can open up, as in the Master Grade as well. Back wings and the front wings. And as in the Master Grade, it is heavy as sin. Decal them up. I like the pinstripe decals they use. They don't use a lot of metal decals on this one. A few, some of the standard places like the elbows, on the backside of the knees, and that kind of thing. A little bit in the chest, but decals are all right. Nothing bad, nothing terrible. They're just kind of there. Honestly, I would like to see a little bit more in terms of real grade decals. These are a little on the small side. Accessories. Get the twin buster rifle. You know what? You've seen it. Get the idea. And you can combine those to get the double buster rifle. 2 beam sabers with the green blade. And extra hands. Get the clamp trigger finger hand, the open style hand, and the real grade style hand. This is the 3-1 on the thumb real grade hand, which you're only going to use really for one thing if you want. I'll talk about in a second. The beam sabers can be stored in the back wings, and the combined double buster rifle hooks in together, no problems whatsoever, lines up perfectly, hooks together, and it doesn't weigh much. I also got this. This is a P Bandai action stand or action base rather, for the Wing Zero. This comes with this card, has feathers in space, or it's kind of like a sky background with the name Wing Zero, and it comes with this clear plastic sheet. I just kept it off so I could flip the card around. Semi-clear stand. Little arms come out that hold up these semi-clear pearl feathers. Why did I get this? Because I thought it looked cool. And I found it pretty cheap. In terms of P Bandai, this doesn't cost anything. It's more expensive than your standard base, but not by very much, honestly. And fairly easy to find outside the P Bandai store. Slap them on there. This can hook either into the crotch or into the backpack. Obviously, I chose the backpack because it has a better open style. I like the looks of it. And I can get that bend down 1 foot in front of the other. Just, with the feathers floating around it, I think it looks cool. I like the look. Now, the pose. First off, can it hold the double buster rifle? Yes, it can. No problems whatsoever. It doesn't weigh much this time around. Arm is plenty strong enough. Shoulder is plenty strong enough. Move it however you want. Can you do the final shot pose? In the manual, they showed the kit doing it. But for everything that I tried, I couldn't pull it off. I had armor pieces popping off. The wrist wouldn't work. The only way I could think around doing it is using the real grade style hands where the wrist will turn a little. But quite frankly, I think it's more trouble than it's worth. I think it could be done, but I fought with it for about 10 minutes. I couldn't get it to do, so. Can it hold individuals and hold them out easily? No problems there. Put out the big wide pose. Move the feathers around as necessary. Move the wings around as necessary. Any pose you like once it's in the air, no problem. Put out the wings up top. Spread them out. You got the feathers flying everywhere. That looks pretty cool in my opinion. Open up the back wings with it's a really good, neat pose. And that action stand does help if you want it. Final thoughts on this kit. I'm going to give it a thumbs up, but just barely. If nothing else, because this kit is cheap. By real grade standards, you should not pay very much over $20 for this thing. I think I got it for $22. I think it was $26, and I had a little bit of discount at my local hobby shop. This thing is cheap. The action base is required for this kit. You can get the fancy P-Bandai one if you want. I like the feathers. But if you just want a standard action base, more power to you. Works fine. I like the way this thing looks. I like the design. Posability's okay. Accessories are what you expect. It's an easy build, nothing fancy, but like I said, the price is right. Thumbs up from me. Well, again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I am using a new microphone for this review. I got this microphone for Christmas, but I mainly got it for podcasts and chatting and such. I thought I'd try it out on a review, see what you guys think. Did you like this microphone or did you like the previous microphone? Let me know. But either way, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. Always got more reviews coming, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. I had so many jokes and so many one-liners and so many things to say. I can't make up my mind, so I'm going to give it to you guys. Caption contest. Go!